Hello, everyone. Miles Austin here. I'm going to do something really quick. It's just going to be a minute or so. I had a friend of mine who was asking if there's a way to add third-party or additional audio sources to a live broadcast, whether it's on Facebook Live or Be Live or on a webinar or whatever it might be. And I was explaining to him that the benefit is, or the way you get through this the most comfortably, is if you have a microphone set up through an audio mixer. In most cases, most of us are going to want to use a USB connected audio mixer. And what that allows you to do is add multiple inputs. Your mixer itself will determine how many plugs, if you will, you can plug into other things. In my case, I've got an eight plug, if you will, mixer. I use a Allen & Heath Z10FX, which is probably overkill for most people's needs. But in some cases, I'll have 3 or 4 mics and an outside source and sometimes a phone line even coming in. So with that, you've heard me talking right now. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to start a video, and I'm just going to plug it into my Mac here. And let me make sure I can have audio out on my computer first. And you can hear it now. Now I'm going to plug it in. And now you can't hear it because it's not going out of the speakers on my Mac. It's now going out through the mixer out to you. So I'll let this play for a little bit. This ain't no mystery. Let's give a little sugar land there. And get out of that. And go to something else. Maybe I can find something with the talking section. Hold on a second. And let's go home. And let's go find something else here. Let's see here. Let's go up. Sorry for this. I'm just, as I said, I'm kind of winging it. So I'm going to go here. And I'm going to go down to my videos. And again, all I'm using here is my microphone plugged into the mixer and a connection from my MacBook Pro into my mixer. And then you can mix them and blend them and adjust volumes and all of that as you choose to. Here's one for Keith Gill, and we did a video a while back. So
active and engaged they are.
Let me unplug here for a second.
And then there's an aspect of it which is called missions, where you can
and now you should hear
incentivize
talking
and
directly.
Reward people for engaging on your social media profiles or posts or and such.
So as we could. As we said, this gave you the ability, I just unplugged it now, but that gives you the ability and an example and a demo of what happens if you want to bring in multiple sources. Again, what typically happens, I'll either have a second or a third microphone if I've got 2 or 3 people in the studio, or I'll bring in maybe through a different device that captures a phone line. It converts it to digital, and then I plug into my mixer. So then I can have a conversation with someone on the phone. It's what the radio stations will use, right? They'll come through on a phone line, go into the mixer, and you can adjust the host and the guest and anyone else. You can bring in ads during your show if you choose to do it that way. You can bring in background music and adjust volumes, etc. So with that said, I just wanted to give you a quick update. Hopefully this came across. Hopefully I had my audio set. We'll see what happens. Thanks for listening.